And there it is. Hello and welcome to Mike's Garage. We're still here at Paradise Road Show in Palm Springs. This is a wonderful show, it really is. And I met Eric here. This is Eric Espinosa. Eric, tell us where you're from and then we can talk about your bike. I want to talk about that.
I'm from the South Bay. You know, I think that's the home of choppers, isn't it?
It's one of them. It's a type. You know, the way I look at it, from what I can remember, I'm getting kind of feeble, but if I can remember clearly, when I think about things that were in the 70s,
Yep.
I'm a little bit young for the 60s. I'm more with the 70s.
Okay.
But, you know, the 70s is when I really got off and into it. And I met everybody I could hope to. I wanted to.
Yeah.
I actually would set about to learn the same people that had such an influence on you growing up.
For sure, I did. Come see the Knucklehead, dude.
I'm in love.
We got a 2 clutch release arms sissy bar right here. Peaked
I love
in the middle.
it.
This is stock. It usually comes like this, but we peaked it. Reed peaked it. Max Speed Cycles.
Hang on a second, Eric. In case anyone didn't catch that, that was a little too quick, okay?
was, yeah.
Because it is a clutch releasing
It's
arm.
2 of them.
I'm sorry, 2 clutch releasing arms. And if you see where that curves down to go under the oil tank, that's this beautiful curved flat piece.
It fits so
And the
perfect.
way you
Yep.
molded all this together,
Redid from Max Speed Cycles. I took 1 clutch release arm and I put it up, and the radius was so good. He was like, that's going to be a lot of work. He had to extend each side 3 inches, but we made it happen.
oh, it's beautiful. I mean, it's really, really good taste, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I always think my taste is the best. You think, of course, taste is a personal thing. And I love what you're doing here.
Thank you.
And I love these. I've got a nice new pair of them going on my flathead. New old stock from the 50s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
The
were wrapped
cocktail
up. They were
shakers?
wrapped in.
Yeah.
They were
So-
wrapped in striped brown paper.
It's a 47 re-stamped engine
Uh-huh.
with Panhead aftermarket cylinders.
I've seen a lot of those done, you know, and back in the day,
It's full chopper. Look at the front end. Come here, let's see this. Look at this. You got a business card you can put right between here and there. I had to shave this down. Just to get the clearance on there. Because I wanted to keep the Star Hub. This is an original Harley front end, but it's so narrow.
yeah, whoever narrowed it really did a nice job of it.
They did a bunch of work.
I've got a bunch of fill work done on my knuckle. It's an XA front end that's been filled.
And we
This
have the
is lovely.
Supermax belt drive from
And
the
I
South
worked
Bay.
at Supermax and I rented a building from Supermax, and that was Phil Ross in the old days.
Tell him about Phil Ross, dude.
Tell him about Phil Ross.
Legend.
Phil Ross.
Legendary.
Phil
Harley
Ross-
wanted to buy Phil Ross's fucking technology, and Harley asked to buy it, and they were like, "Can you make it wear out?" And he was like, "I can't. It's just never going to wear out. It's polyurethane on plastic.
Polyurethane and glass. It is glass filled, which gives it the rigidity. And what Phil had to do that was he mixed and mixed and mixed and made this stuff over and over again. If it had perfect rigidity and perfect
No
measurements
friction. No
and
friction.
perfect measurements, then it would break. So it had to be made a little softer and not quite as tight on the shrinkage. It was a real interesting thing watching him pour those.
That's a Dick Allen basket, metal on poly, and then that's a plastic belt. So
Another thing, did you know Sugar Bear was involved in that?
100%. Yep.
Okay, because Phil made that stuff. Sugar Bear made the metal parts. I put them together and
Wait, you
formed
were
the
there for that?
prototypes. Yeah, I did that.
Legend. Look at this fool.
Oh, no, man, it
kidding me
was.
right now?
Yeah, it was. What that shows you.
Like Mike?
What that shows you is that I'm old, brother. That's all that shows you.
No, you're smart. You're not old. You're smart.
I guess if you get to be old, you must know something, or you wouldn't have gotten to be old. Okay, I'll buy that.
We're trying.
Very.
Watched his video last night. 12 minutes. How to time a panhead. You're the best.
Well, we hope so.
I want to Thank you for keeping it alive. Thank you for sharing your information online. You rule. I'm on a 7.2 shovel, and your videos have been helpful.
Thank you, brother.
You rule. You just said Sugar Bear.
Say hello. Say hello here.
Hey,
You're on the
how's it going?
video, brother.
You rule, man. Thank you.
Thank
To you guys that keep it alive. For us riding around. I'm in the high desert. Maybe someday I can come visit you.
Maybe.
I have a 72 shovel, so
Be
I'll
cool.
ride down. I don't give a shit.
We'll have some events coming up. Thank you.
Blessed to be here with Pacific Mike.
Oh, please. This is
This is my modest chopper. Thank you, Dave Polgreen. Thank you, Reed, Max Speed Cycles, and obviously, thank you very much for everything you do for us. We only ever watch your videos, and you are the education that we need to keep this going. Thank you so much.
if I can live up to that. Gee, I don't know, Eric. You're beautiful. Eric, my brother, I will see you because one of the things that I love most in this world, South Bay.
There we go.
And my dog said she wanted to go running on the beach again, so I'll have to take her down there.
Hey, South Bay, home
And
of the
until
chopper.
then,
That's where it was born and raised. Let's go.
and I tell you what, until then, we'll see you out on the road.